Tomorrow, people in Nashville who are wanted for nonviolent crimes have an opportunity to get favorable consideration if they turn themselves in. I'm now joined by District Attorney General Glenn Funk to talk more about this program. So this is the Safe Surrender program, right? Tell us exactly how it works.
We have a site set up at Galilee Baptist Church at 2021 Herman Street. We'll have the police department there, we'll have judges there, we'll have prosecutors there, and defense attorneys there. We have a lot of people, 33,000 outstanding warrants. A lot of those are because of the disruptions in the court system because of COVID.
Okay.
Some folks either didn't turn themselves in for a citation that they needed to be booked and processed on. Some folks might have had court rescheduled a couple times and then just missed their court date.
Okay.
And so we've got a lot of outstanding warrants, many of them for minor offenses. And anytime someone has a warrant served on them, whether it's after a traffic stop or whether the police department comes to your home, that can always be not only an inconvenient situation, but it can also be a dangerous situation. And so this is an opportunity for folks to turn themselves in because they missed court primarily, in a way where they can get back into the justice system, have their case reviewed on the spot, meet with a defense attorney. And a lot of these cases, after we look at them, if someone turns themselves in, it might be that we decide not to go forward with the case and we can dismiss them and expunge them right on the spot.
Okay.
It might be the type of thing where we can finish the case promptly, efficiently, go in front of the judge, be done with it at that time. And so for especially the lower level offenses, the nonviolent offenses, it's a way to not have to worry about, well, you know what, I missed court 4 or 5 months ago and I don't really want to turn myself in because I don't want to get booked in and then maybe make a bond, maybe get held overnight, maybe have some issues that go on, don't want to miss work, don't want to miss time with my family at Christmas. Well, you shouldn't have to be looking over your shoulder. You shouldn't be afraid that when you go out to the grocery store, if you get pulled over for an expired tag or running a stop sign, all of a sudden you have to go to jail. Let's just go ahead and clean this up right now. It should be an opportunity to have, we're projecting several hundred people, maybe more, be able to clear up an outstanding warrant in a way to where they can enjoy their holidays and not have to worry about whether or not they're going to be able to be home for Christmas with their families.
So what's your message to someone who's watching and they're just like a little bit hesitant, a little bit leery about coming out and saying, here I am surrendering myself?
Right. If it's a nonviolent misdemeanor and you missed court, you're not going to be taken downtown and locked up. You'll be processed. Worst case scenario, you'll be given a new court date to come back to court in January. And the outstanding warrant will be taken out of the police system to where nobody's going to come to your house, nobody's going to arrest you if you get pulled over on a traffic stop. Best case scenario, your case is going to be dismissed, expunged right there on the spot.
Okay. Are you aiming to do more of that? Are you aiming to make this a more, because it's at a church, right? So you're trying to present, it sounds like, a different experience for people who are coming in.
We're trying to make sure that we're meeting people where they are, that it's in a safe location, and that it's because it's at Galilee Baptist, people have confidence that the system is really going to work in a way that's fair and that we mean what we say. This is not some type of effort to lead folks to get arrested. What we're trying to do is clear up outstanding warrants.
Okay. Well, DA Funk, we appreciate your time this morning.
Sure. Glad to be here. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And we're going to have all this information as well on our website about the Safe Surrender event. Just head to WKRN.com. We're going to be posting this entire segment, the address, times, all those details. Just look for this segment at